and get this game in the W column despite the 3 turnovers.
It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And up next, it's a name everyone will recognize, Marvin Harrison Jr. And with him, any catch could be a big one. He's the NFL leader in touchdown receptions. It's the Eagles.
As the sun starts to set, we're going to see how much light is left by the end of this early evening game on the NFL on EA Sports. Joined by a former NFL quarterback up in the booth, Mr. Brock Hewitt. I'm Kate Scott. And Brock, you can brag if you'd like to, because I know you had quite the big arm in your days with the Huskies and the Eagles.
Jordan Love, as they were picking him up off the turnovers in the final drive. He looked to be flat and get back to Green Bay, but it's going to be a tough fight.
Brett Maher ready to do the honors. And we're underway from Philadelphia. Xavier Gibson now to return. Now bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. So the Steeler offense getting out there for its opening drive of the game. Bringing them out to 4th overall pick, who unfortunately had that rookie season cut short at just 4 games. Good to have him back from Florida, Anthony Richardson.
Okay, you know he's happy about that win last week, but less happy about his performance. He went into the lab this week, there's no question about it, and studied those mistakes, those 2 interceptions, because he knows that's not sustainable for winning. And I love a line from Mike McDonald. He talks about the quarterback being the voice of boys. That means flushing those mistakes from a week ago and being poised to go attack today.
Now here's a look at his production from last week and the part he played in his offense's victory. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. First carry now for Kyron Williams. And he's brought down after a tremendous effort just to get a couple of yards. Call it a gain of 2, and now it's going to be 3rd down and 1. Another run for Williams. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that 1st down right there.
On 1st down, it's Richardson. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive down the field. Those windows and throwing lanes, Kate, they're not open very long. And it only takes a little bit for a throw to be thrown off.
Richardson now on 2nd and 10. Gets this to McConkey. And he's going to go down right along midfield stripe.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
On 3rd down, here's Williams. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. A 70-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know. And you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive run, you really break the backs of the defense.
The rookie from Michigan, there that time.
As a play caller, Kate, I would always be a little cautious of a 1st down draw. I like it better when that defense is anticipating pass. Well, they were only anticipating getting the backfield and making that running back feel the pain.
Freiermuth there to bring it in. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. 3rd and a lone yard coming up. Running for the marker with Williams. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
It's results like that that drive coordinators nuts. Premature balding, gray, wrinkles, all of it, Kate. You call something conservative. The last thing you're thinking is you're going to lose yards on a 3rd and 1 run.
Greg Joseph on for the field goal. From the right hash, 52 yards out. And this one had a brief chance, but not a good kick in the end. He misses it. And we continue to await our opening score of this ball game.
So in the end, the armchair quarterbacks, Kate, are going to tell you the more aggressive-minded play caller would have been correct. It would have been a better decision to go for it as they come up with nothing from that field goal try.
And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
This ball's cut by Palmer. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
On the option, they give it to Brooks. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
It's after plays like these, Kate, I love to study the body language. What is that offense doing after getting stuffed inside on a run like that? And more importantly, how much does it energize that defense?
Brings it in at the 12. And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. Now, after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here.
I think the obvious. These are two excellent football teams that we presume we will see.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Absolutely. Okay. So is it going to be forgotten?
On the shotgun, it's Richardson. That's Lamb running the slant. Free up the middle, gets a breakaway. And they will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers go up 6-0 here in the first. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Okay, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers, and sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. Center return, Nyheim Hines. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Eagles and Caleb Williams running out for their next drive. And he's been more than just his passing touchdowns this season. In fact, you can see it right here. He's leading all quarterbacks in rushing scores late in the campaign. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. A carry by Brooks to start the drive. And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here. What he was able to do in support of that win. They'll come to the line here. 2nd and 9. Working from the gun, Williams. Tight end reels in the shallow throw. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Williams to throw on 3rd. Complete beyond the marker. And he takes this out after crossing the 45. They gain 14 on the play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down. New set of downs for him from the 46. First down, Williams. And not a great choice on 1st down. It's incomplete, nearly intercepted, actually, so 2nd down coming up. From the gun, a give to Brooks. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe. They get about 4 there. Need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6. We're a quarter of the way through on this chilly winter afternoon. Neither side separating much so. Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Eagles have the football. They're looking at 3rd and 6 here. Williams from the gun. He has the first over the middle. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's a Philadelphia first down. Markers reset, ball at the 37. On first down, here comes Brooks. And he runs this one down across the 35 and inside the 30. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Pass is hauled in by the running back. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. They get 19, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Four downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Here's Brooks. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7. It's a gain of 2 on the play. Still some work to do on 2nd and goal.
Hey, I get it on 1st and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Rolling left, buying some time. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
Well, that throw just gets away from the quarterback a little bit, and he couldn't stay in the field to play. It's tough to blame him, though. He's got to leave the pocket, and he really had some tough circumstances to try and push that one down the field.
And he scores. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles can tie it up in a second after cutting into the lead. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. And a lot of things Jerry Rice did we might never see equaled again, but that's what he's just done here. It's his 22nd touchdown catch of the season. That matches the career best of Rice and puts him 1 behind the NFL record. Brett Maher to try the point after. That one right down the middle. And we're all knotted up. On now is Maher to kick this away. Fielded at the 7. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Steelers back out on offense as we see Kyron Williams again. And you can see he's valued well beyond his work just as a runner. He's leading NFL backs in receiving touchdowns late in this season. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. And he found some running room for a nice gain. It's an 8-yard pickup. Then they're going to have 2nd and 2 next. Richardson back to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
And he's going to get him up to the midfield stripe with that run. Solid 4-yard gain there, and now they've got 2nd and 6 coming up. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Jerry Jeudy with the grab. And they make the tackle at the 38. Pickup of 12 on that play. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down. Going left side, Williams with it. Along this sideline inside the 25. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's a Steelers 1st down.
They had the 1st down by a comfortable margin right there. Remember that play call. Put that one away. Could be a money play for them the next time they're in a similar spot.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. And down he goes. The Eagles got him. And they're headed in reverse after that sack.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
Has it in close. And they will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take a second quarter lead. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That one splits the uprights. And they'll continue adding to their lead. The kicking team out there for the Steelers. And here they go to send it away. Has this at the 6. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. The Eagles ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And it's been such an incredible season for him. As we play our final month of football, he's leading the NFL in passing yards. They've got 1st down from the 31. Straight ahead, here's Brooks. And he's just spinning his wheels, man, this entire first half. They drop him behind the line. Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. To throw, Williams. Complete over the middle to the big tight end. Let's see how they attack this 1st down, Brock, from the 43.
Slightly better news. Here we go. We didn't know the extent of the seriousness of the injury.
Now here's Williams. Into the hands of Walker. And they'll have it across midfield as he runs out. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's 2nd and inches.
Let's go now.
From the 47. Hits his man on the out route. It's a 21-yard gain. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Knowing that he was solid in this game, not perfect, and then he gets injured at the end of this game.
1st down throw by Williams. Headed out right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. That's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces a throwaway.
Williams throwing again here on 2nd down. Oh, what a grab. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
From the red zone now. He'll get this one to Brooks. And he almost gets to the 5. He goes out at the 6.
Translatable skills. That's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
Sticking in the air, it's Williams. He's got it, room to run. And he scores. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles earn the chance to tie before halftime. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. The 23rd of the season, tying the record for receiving scores in 1 year. Maher now for the PAT. That one right down the middle. And we're all tied up. On now is Maher to kick this away.
Since he's been in Philadelphia, they've
Here's a return from the 7. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Steelers back out on offense. They're running back headed out once again. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Throwing now, Richardson. No hesitation, and that one's caught. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. The Steelers calling their first timeout. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. From the 32. Down the middle, complete. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. To the line we go. They're set, 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Flushed out of the... Trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop him. Now, after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Trying again, following the sack. This one is tipped away and incomplete. Good positioning to make a play on it. That forces 3rd down.
Well, Kate, that wasn't a fast enough break for the interception, but it was good enough and a good enough break to break on the ball, get a finger on it, and force the incompletion.
And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. Now it looks like one of the Eagles is having some trouble out there and is in need of some assistance. So punt coming up on 4th down, and it's the Ghent, Belgium native, Corliss Waitman with the honors.
Some more changes at the line, some checks at the line. All of that can contribute to the keys.
And they bring him down to put a stop to that return. That punt finishes as a 60-yard effort. And the Eagles will take possession. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. Pass complete to Walker. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Williams to throw on 1st. Working across the field, complete. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down.
Let's go now.
Williams from the gun. That one is caught, left side of the field. And he's out a yard or 2 shy of the 15. And he's up across 200 yards now in this opening half. That's beyond simply a good start for him. This is the type of game where he's been taking the lead on carrying his offense forward however he can. 1st down, Williams. The throw is caught. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal. Well, so far, they've got to be pretty happy with how he's been leading their offense. It has been a great start.
And I'd hesitate to say it's only going to get better, especially if they really decide to keep running this offense through that quarterback's arm.
Out of the gun, here's Williams. And he scores! It's a Philadelphia touchdown! The Eagles take the lead just before halftime. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
That one splits the uprights, and they'll continue adding to their lead. On now is Maher to kick this away. Returning it from the 4. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. One of the tight ends motioning right. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. We're at halftime here in Philadelphia. And with a push of a button, we say so long to the halftime report and jump right back to the start of the 3rd quarter.
The season is incredible, and he's only going to get better. He had more things, the touchdowns, the interception. This kid is young, he's deep, he's athletic, he's smart, and I think outside of Patrick Mahomes is really young.
The kicking team out there for the Steelers, and here they go to send it away. Fielded at the 7. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Eagles headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And as we're reminded of some of the highlights of this game, his touchdowns ranking quite high among them. We're going to see 3 of them here, and if you're scoring like that... And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Now a shotgun handoff to Brooks. And it's a nice gain on the run, aided by that broken tackle. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
Hey, look, Kate, you can't just ask one tackler to go mano-a-mano and stop this guy. You got to have the cavalry coming. One guy makes a hit, the others are there to clean up and pile on, because one-on-one, he's going to run right through you.
And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
That offensive group really hoped he was going to get it all right there, reset it back to 1st down. But instead, the defense, well, they're not going to let anything come easy. And their fight is giving them a chance to stall things out on the 3rd and short.
Complete beyond the marker. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like, the 40-yard line. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the 1st.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. On the give, it's Brooks. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
2nd and 6 now. Quick hitter complete. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him, turning a modest pass to far more than a modest gain.
Rifles it, and it's caught. And he takes it inside the 35 before heading out.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a 1st down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
On 2nd down, it's Brooks. Breaks the tackle, still going. Even 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine, and that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
Working inside the red zone. He brings it in. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
That's a good answer, Joe. A great Indianapolis call.
Hands off here for Brooks. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Shotgun snap, they're going to throw. Forced out to his right, and he scores. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles grow the lead coming in at halftime. It's a Jonathan Brooks touchdown. You always tell me, Brock, it is a whole different world here, running routes, working in confined spaces, instead of having that whole field to spread out a defense.
Oh, spot on, Caden. Some players, that's the world they thrive in, finding windows where windows shouldn't exist, and then being ready for the throw to arrive. It happens so fast. Trusting your quarterback to make the right read and get it to you.
Start there, what do you see? Well, hopefully it'll be okay. If not, that's...
On now is Maher to kick this away.
For the Green Bay Packers. I thought it was a game that was sloppy.
Return coming from the 6.
I think it was a good game to break
Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Steelers and this running back headed back out for a new series. They in the running lanes, and they've been hazardous. Not.
I'm talking about the Green Bay Packers. Both teams are going to return home to play Sunday.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Second half starts with a run by Williams. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. 16 yards on the play. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down. Big shot to begin the drive. Pass him up beyond the 40.
Other players around him, so everyone thinks him, right?
1st down, and they go right back to him. And he'll get it up to the 44. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. 1 yard on the run, so just 3 yards across those last 2 carries. It's 3rd and 7. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Chuck Clark has it. And the Eagles get it back on his 6th interception of the season.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Now, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time when they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick 6, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
Now an inside handoff to Brooks. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
This is a guy who, man, when he is in a group, when he is feeling it, you're just not going to bring him down with an arm tackle. You better buckle up. You need a textbook tackle on this guy. Wrap, grab some cloth, and drive him to the ground with all you got.
Come near the goal line. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Escapes the pocket. Toward the side of the end zone, but that one's incomplete.
And that is teaching tape right there, Kate, for why you never, ever give up on a play. Looked like a certain touchdown grab until he comes in and knocks the ball free right at the last moment.
So after the incomplete pass, here's 2nd and goal. Going with Brooks on the ground. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short game. Give him 2 yards on the run, and that leaves them just inches short for 3rd down. Here's Williams. Buys time, rolling right. And no one had a shot at that. It's out of the back of the end zone, incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And that brings up 4th and goal. This, our last play of the quarter. Tight end going in motion here. Going for it with Brooks. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss. Chance here for one final play before the end of the quarter. Here's Williams to start the drive. And he's brought down after a solid gain on what's going to be the final play of the quarter. This is the end of the... Second and 6 coming up here. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. It's taken in by Williams. And he has it up to the 9-yard line before going down. Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on third down. Throwing now from the gun. He just kept going the wrong way, and that's going to cost him. That is a safety. That one is not going to get any easier to watch during film study, Brock. Some chances to go down, but instead opting to keep extending the play, and then all of a sudden in the end zone for a safety.
Yeah, ultimately there just comes a time where you've got to understand where you are on the field, right? Hey, I'm trying to make a play. I'm trying to make a play. That's all great in the middle of the field. But when you're in the danger zone like this, and you could give that defense 2 points,
escaping outside of the pocket, buying time and being able to throw on different platforms. And if you don't have your full strength in your lower body,
first and 10 now from the 30.
Now, we don't know the severity of the injury, and we don't want to speculate, but it is important to realize that's a
now they send their back in motion right.
Is what makes him Jordan Love. And
first down throw by Williams. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he reaches the 35 before going out.
There's no negatives ever on a great shoot for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Whatever it is, ice it, keep it better, do the therapy that you need to do.
From the 35 on second down. Hits his man on the out route.
The other thing is,
and he got this close to midfield before going out. And he has stayed productive throughout this game. He's up to the 300-yard mark after that last completion. Really has been a solid showing for him finding his targets.
And then the following week 4,
first and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
You have 2 weeks to get this sorted out. It does linger. In terms of
Williams set to pass. Got a man, Bowers has it. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Steelers' side of the field.
So that's something that
every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Maybe we'll have to wait. We'll find out. Yeah, a couple times
they'll send him over right.
Foot unnecessarily. But one
sticking in the air, it's Williams.
Didn't plant his foot.
And that catch is made down the right sideline. Great effort there. And he scores. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles make it a 3-score game in the 4th. It's a Tez Walker touchdown. And we've never even seen this barrier challenged, let alone reached, until this season. That's his 60th, yes, 60th touchdown pass of the campaign. And it gives him a mark that, even in a league where throwing the football gets the headlines, expect this one to stand for some time in the future. That one right down the middle. And they'll continue adding to their lead.
Yes, it counts for real.
On now is Maher to kick this away.
Last season throwing the same waves. They got him paid in the offseason. So
has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
$220 million
now Pittsburgh's offense running back out for a new series.
NFL history. Saquon Barkley got paid the offseason, a 3-year deal nearly worth $38 million, 26 guaranteed. And Ryan, we saw Saquon Barkley, doing work. It was a big night for him. 24 carries.
They'll get this drive started. First and 10.
Your reaction to what you saw from Saquon here in week 1?
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete. The intended target there was CeeDee Lamb. So second down coming up.
You know, as a QB, I'm going to note that in the back of my head. That's a heck of a break. Knocks the ball away. DBs like that, they tend to, once they get one hand on the ball, have a pretty good beat on you and can get two hands on it the next time.
That's incomplete left side. Looking for the back that time. So they're left facing third and long.
I think the way that Nick Sirianni has let his coordinators both experience offense, Vic Fangio defense.
Now Richardson to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways. Defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much as training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field. People short like that, I promise you, some money will follow.
They'll make a bid for it on the ground. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. It's a 13-yard pickup, and no worry at all on their side from being able to reach that marker on fourth down. That was impressive.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Got Lamb, and it's complete. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And that's a Steelers first down. Back to throw. Here's Richardson. No hesitation, and that one's caught. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line.
The smartest pass catchers I've ever been around, they know how to set up an outcut beautifully. They recognize when they have leverage how to sell the deep route, and then boom, they just break it out as if it's nothing.
That's Lamb running a slant. And he's brought down inside the 10 at the 9. Working quickly here. This one's caught. And he drives this forward to the 6. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. And they will score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers putting up points in a game decided. It's a Jerry Jeudy touchdown. Wow, just fantastic work there. Tiptoeing along the back line. The concentration was there. Great catch for 6.
Yeah, the concentration and the body control. I don't know how these receivers do it in this day and age. There's no space to work with, yet they have such an awareness to secure it first, tap dance the line, and go get that touchdown. You spend all week on two-point plays, trying to get to your best options, but ultimately sometimes the execution of that pass, it doesn't work.
The Steelers say they have it, and indeed they do. Steeler football.
And again, I feel like this is the test for this Eagles team after the things they did last year.
Let's see how they attack this first down block from the 43.
And I think they're going to build on that with it as well.
Here's Richardson. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Quinyon Mitchell. And the Eagles take over just shy of the 40. So it's been a bit of a mixed bag for him, partner. He does have the 3 touchdowns in this game, but also now a couple of interceptions.
You almost feel like, Kate, he's seeing most of the picture on how to attack this defense, but just not quite all of it yet. It's largely been good, as he said. Some nice touchdowns as well. But there's still a couple of these looks in coverage that are giving him problems, and he's got to figure that picture out.
Now the Eagle offense headed back out to the field. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. Brooks on the counter. And their struggles on the ground continue as he's tackled after a small gain. Only 2 yards, and it brings up 2nd and 8.
The full Jalen Hurts like we saw, he nearly won MVP in 2022.
Exchanges as well with Cam Jurgens and Jalen Hurts because the tush-push wasn't effective. We saw
so that brings us to the 2-minute warning in Philly. Eagles getting closer to their 13th win of the season.
That's a signature play in Philadelphia, and if it's going to continue without Jason Kelsey, Cam Jurgens and Jalen Hurts
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Defense, Ryan, because as our McFadden calls it, it's that
running once more with Brooks.
Bend, but don't break.
And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Just 1 yard on the carry, though. It's 37 now.
Not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Gain of about 4, that brings up 4th and 2.
They'll come away happy getting that type of output on most run plays. It's a sign, well, they're getting some good push up front, and this running back is seeing the lanes and paying them off.
Looks like they will indeed try it, 4th and 2.
State put it out and absolutely balled out tonight. He was unafraid.
To throw,
he played
Williams.
big, fast, strong, played through the ball. And I think those
He finds him beyond the marker. That'll be a 20-yard hit on 4th down, Brock, and it keeps this drive moving.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
And I think this presents good things as well.
This is Brooks heading left. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Again, it's Brooks. And he's got a nice run. That reaches the 26. Well, we've talked about this before, Brock. The thinking simple but effective. We'll stop getting it to this guy when you find a way to stop him, and they have yet to do that today.
You know, there's just certain things up in this booth that I love. I think you can feel it emanating from him. And one of them is when you impose your will, and you don't back away from it. If they can't stop it, run it right at them.
And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. It's a gain of 4 there. That's good for an Eagles first down.
There needs to be a play made. I thought Vaughn played fantastic tonight.
He had 15
from the gun, a give to Brooks. Big gap up the middle. And finally, they catch up to him at the 11. So it's an Eagles win here in this one. And this winning streak continues to grow as they claim their 4th victory in a row.
After a 1-6 finish to 2023, Ryan Wilson, Emery Hunt here on
Thanks for
CBS
watching.
Sports HQ.